Alrighty, guys, we are back with Batman, the Telltale series. Season 2, Episode 1, Part 3. Sorry, guys, that last episode really threw me for a win. I'm recording these back to back to back, so, my mind's not even, there right now from the last episode. But anyway, let's continue off to where we left off with the GCPD at 5:53 p.m.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
44th Street.
Purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
That's correct.
Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way.
No, she does not.
I mean nothing to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all.
What's the problem with
ordered to give
Waller?
her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I'm gonna inform her just so that she doesn't start beating on us later. Because she's that kind of person that, she will eat you alive if nothing is there, or if something is there and she wasn't there. She will eat you alive, so.
She keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
I still want to know how it was a bomb if he scanned it several times at the back here and it said no explosives. That really throws me off. So this definitely looks like where he's working out of so far. Definitely has that ambiance.
No
Definitely.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
A little detective work.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
Wow, really? On his own cases?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Kind of ironic, isn't it? What the heck?
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Oh, he's toying with us now.
After you.
Great. I love the Riddler so much. Why?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Who's this?
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
What? Is that possible?
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
What did he do to this guy?
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right.
Oh,
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
yeah.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Goodness.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
The floor looks like it gets hot. Like flames come out of it.
There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Okay. There's an unfinished chamber.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Once again, it's the hear no evil, see no evil.
Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Oh boy. This is rough. The Riddler's definitely crazy. One of the craziest Riddlers I've seen, for sure.
The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
You mean like? So if these are polarized monitors and this is a polarized porthole, I see a connection.
The portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, Hitch, come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Looks like we got mobile device and email.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known. What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful.
From
No
H.
psychos to worry
E.
about.
For someone so smart, sometimes act real
They
dumb.
don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
So it looks like they're not. He's
recognize
working with
some
our
of the
people,
names
but
on
they're
this
not getting
list.
along.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Oh, he's got the whole list.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because
boy.
you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I
find
shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him. One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Interesting. There's so many connections now. This would probably be to the heated floor.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Interesting.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Okay, so that's number one. Then I would say him burning his shoe. It's part
The agent's
2
shoe
or
caught
3.
fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out
Before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane.
I don't like this.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
I don't like this because this is playing by somebody else's rules in somebody else's neighborhood. It's literally both things.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Turn the wheel to reveal the message. Okay, I'll turn the wheel.
Ah! Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a blow.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Make out a message.
Not kidding, Batman.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Oh,
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I think I know which one it is too. It's the one with the ears. I think. Good. It's rebooting. It was that one. I was right. It's about hearing.
Just
Goodness.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal.
Oh my god.
That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies.
That's how he killed Lucius, and how
Guess what?
that's why it wasn't detected as a bomb. It was just a homing beacon.
For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Okay, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on.
He's messing with his
There's no
mind a
room at the
lot.
top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
He's trying to mess with Batman's head because he knows about the fact that Batman definitely gave Lucius the thing, so. The puzzle box.
I'll wait for
This
Waller
is
to
getting
pass over what
crazy.
we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
That was actually a really interesting conversation because he kind of straight up tells him, I know why you're hiding this information from me, but at the same time, like, you gotta understand the fact of me asking because it's important too. Oh boy. That Lady Arkham kidnapping is really getting to him. Boy, nothing has been like good news in this episode. Where is the shred of good news?
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's
He's gonna
just
send something in mass.
walk through it.
The question is, what would he send in mass?
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
That's what it is?
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Oh my god.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Because he blames the agency for how he's become, so...
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
I don't want him to see it because it's like, you know, he's already getting through the kidnapping thing. It's like he doesn't need this more because the stress of this work is clearly getting to him.
Out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius? We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Dwayne? Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Bruce? Bruce? Dwayne?
Okay, I see that they say on the top right what they say. Tower Enterprises. Bruce.
Bruce?
The waveforms match.
Tower. Tower. Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
Okay. We could use it kind of like to send the missiles somewhere.
It's not a theory I
Less
really want to
dangerous.
test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
I cannot believe this. Really?
Either of them could
Why
potentially
is
lead me to
he
him.
helping us?
Question
God.
is, which is more likely to help you?
Huh, that's interesting.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's
Alright, so the second in command.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I saw this coming. Alrighty, I think I could get to Mori more, and the reason why is I'm not too worried about Morris's reputation.
I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
And the reason why is because, like I said, Bruce will have more of a way of dealing with that, and it won't ruin the kind of ties that Batman has with Gordon or Waller or anything like that. But Bruce Wayne, since they don't know he's Batman, they'll find it a little less. And man, Alfred's all jacked. This is crazy, man. I swear. We're back to the casino. Having deja vu from the beginning of the episode.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here.
Look at all the agents watching him.
Must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow. No time to waste.
Sorry,
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do?
Information.
That was cool.
About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
And you...
Alright, you know what? We'll lead into this.
For my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Here we go. I knew this was
Wella
coming.
has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget!
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
I wasn't gonna let him go through all that. You kidding me?
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need, fast.
Because if you do that, then another criminal gets away, you know? But if I could get out of there without letting him get away, then you know what? I'm gonna do that. Even if it makes me more enemies.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I don't even know anymore. But this is apparently where the missile silo is. On this boat, the Lady Dublin. The Lady of Dublin, whatever it was called. Gotcha.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen? Noise again, are we? Agent. What was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Oh, that's Agent Blake. That wasn't that the guy who was at the beginning of the game?
Friends. We'll all be here.
Oh, shot all the agents with that.
We found him.
Really thought you could
Maury's
Shot 'em all with the taser
turned
gun.
out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
all your idiot colleagues too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Institutional incompetence. The agency has a history of
Not looking good.
A good spot for
Your
cover.
agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
Wait for it.
You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
Might be angry
I'll
I
move
brought
when he
you
isn't
here.
looking.
When they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. I am not qualified to
Careful.
see the
I
big picture.
know.
It's often a struggle making people see it.
He almost busted us, man.
I'm sure you can understand. But you brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Oh my goodness, enough with the boasting. Oh goodness.
Friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Wow. Whoa. Okay, I can do this. Boom. Just like that.
Let the hostages go, Larry.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Of course course. There's always more backup reinforcements out there.
Oversized vermin!
Don't think so.
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
I got it, I hope.
Thanks, Batman.
Oh, shoot.
Are you alright?
Oh, come on! The game's never end with Riddler. I hate this guy. Goodness gracious.
Oh god. Not more.
Great.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this Riddler is so beeping intelligent.
I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker.
My goodness, he's so well thought out.
See this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right?
Oh boy.
This happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started.
Oh man.
To get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I
get why he's doing this, because at least one hostage is gonna die.
Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman.
This is such a torture game.
But...
Oh my god, and my phone's going off again.
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
God, this is ridiculous.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident.
Oh, battery's starting to die.
Black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer.
Avesta. The answer.
Oh my god, this is cruel. I hate this.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my god. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet.
Oh, I wonder who this could be.
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Okay, let me see how I can get us out of here. What can I have no idea where to use this.
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
Well, yeah, I failed the game. Yes, obviously. I didn't know where to link it to. Alright, there must be something somewhere. Ah.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
There we
I
go.
like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
I am.
What are you doing? No!
Uh-oh. Duck. No, enough is enough with this.
Impossible!
Nobody dies.
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have...
That's enough of that. Enough in your egotistical talk. I'm done with it. So arrogant. Oh, nice throw.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Got it, I got it. What happened now? They didn't go anywhere, did they?
This can't be happening!
If you don't mind me, I think I'm done. Wow. This episode, guys.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
Speaking of which, can we get them out now? Can somebody put handcuffs on this guy?
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent and Festus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around.
Yeah, but you were the one who put people in danger.
An innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
What does he keep mentioning?
All up to show them.
I
thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree.
This must be the group that Joker was referencing, right? That's what I think.
They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
What just happened?
He
got shot. There he is.
They broke the pact.
I knew it was Joker in his new group. They killed him. They killed him! Oh my god, Riddler is gone forever! Yeah. Gone. This game is ridiculous.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, god damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess.
Oh boy.
Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This episode is such a trip, I swear.
Crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew.
I know
the worst
that.
criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham.
Can we find out who,
Come
please?
across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know.
I won't tell her about the John Doe part.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Joker.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist
Of course.
at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Of course. She always does that to him. I hate that. I don't know how she always figures it out, but she always does. And I guess that's the end of this one. You 0.9% players saw Gordon become steadfast. He appreciated you backing up in front of Waller. He was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. Because he took his side against Waller, he is steadfastly loyal to you. Okay. You and 88% of players left Tiffany furious. She was thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box. At the funeral, she was consoled when you were able to relate to her. But because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. You and 59.9% of players left John ecstatic. At the funeral, he was hurt when you dragged him away. He was frustrated with himself when you didn't like him. He was absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to be his friend. 69.3% of players worked with Waller in the way that was strained. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She was annoyed that you tampered with her witness. Because you went behind her back to talk to more, she will work with you, but begrudgingly. You and 16.3% of players left Alfred grieving. He was proud when you said you would bring in the Riddler in the lawful way. Not showing him the video of Lucius dying has let him start grieving. He approves of the lawful way you recovered the drive. You and 58.3% of players left Iman traumatized. She was impressed that you stood up to Waller. She was sorry she angered you while you were asking questions. She is traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler. You and Ace, that Lucius was an ally. Wow, there's a lot of different choices here. Wow, a lot of crazy stuff. Let's continue, because it'll show us the preview, I think, unless there's no preview for next episode. There might not be, I'm not sure. Oh no new next time on. Well, with that being said, keep on being great Games Armada and Game On, and hope you enjoyed this extra long episode of the final part of Batman, the Telltale series, Season 2, Episode 1, The Enemy Within.